The current challenges crop production faces in the context of required yield increases while reducing fertilizer, water and pesticide inputs have created an increasing demand for agronomic knowledge and enhanced decision support guidelines, which are difficult to obtain on spatial scales appropriate for use in multitude of global cropping systems. Nowadays, crop models are increasingly being used to improve cropping techniques and cropping systems. This trend results from a combination of mechanistic models designed by crop physiologists, soil scientists and meteorologists, and a growing awareness of the inadequacies of field experiments for responding to challenges like climatic change. A general management decision to be made underlies the principle that a crop response to a certain input factor can only be expected if there is a physiological requirement and if other essential plant growth factors are in an optimum state. Hence, the challenge for a farmer is to determine how to use information with respect to the management decisions he has to make. In other words, he has to find an efficient, relevant and accurate way how to evaluate data for specific management decisions. Crop models enable researchers to speculate on the long term consequences of changes in agricultural practices and cropping systems on the level of an agro ecosystem. Finally, models make it possible to identify very rapidly the adaptations required to enable cropping systems to respond to changes in the economic or regulatory context. Studies on crop production are traditionally carried out by using conventional experience based agronomic research, in which crop production functions are derived from statistical analysis without referring to the underlying biological or physical principles involved. The application of correlation and regression analysis has provided some qualitative understanding of the variables and their interactions that were involved in cropping systems and has contributed to the progress of agricultural science. However, the quantitative information obtained from this type of analysis is very site specific. The information obtained can only be reliably applied to other sites where climate, important soil parameters and crop management are similar to those used in developing and original functions. In addition, because of the unavoidable variability associated with weather, more than 10 years is required to develop statistical relationships that are useful in agricultural decision making. Statistical evidence based on long term studies generally show that more than 40% of the total variation is usually associated with experimental error. As knowledge is accumulated, results obtained from observation change from being qualitative to being quantitative, and mathematics can be adopted as the tool to express biological hypotheses. Advances in computer technology have made possible the consideration of the combined influence of several factors in various interactions. As a result, it is possible to quantitatively combine the soil, plant and climatic systems to more accurately predicted crop yield. Thus, with the availability of inexpensive and powerful computers and with the growing popularity of the application of integrated systems to agricultural practices, a new era of agricultural research and development is emerging. In crop growth modeling, current knowledge of plant growth and development from various disciplines such as crop physiology, agrometeorology, soil science and agronomy is integrated in a consistent, quantitative and process oriented manner. Computerized decision support systems that allow users to combine technical knowledge contained in crop growth models with economic considerations and environmental impact evaluations are now available. DSSAT is an excellent example of a management tool that enables individual farmers to match the biological requirement of a crop to the physical characteristics of the land to obtain specified objectives. In the research sector, modeling is a new discipline and basic background information on the application of models in research is not easily available. Lack of awareness about model structure, possibilities and limitations have been identified as hindrance to model application in our society.